Sad and unfortunate are some of the words used to describe the performance of Invercargill Mayor Tim Shadbolt. But is it just election year fighting? Concerns have surfaced this week that the city's mayor is struggling to follow what's happening in council meetings and is often going off on tangents with some of his colleagues saying he's becoming a burden. But councillor Lesley Soper insists it's not an election year ploy.
He's losing his place in the agenda. He's going off at tangents that are not relevant to what's on the agenda. He's not managing, he's often confused about where we are in the agenda and needs to be brought back to where things are at and what the discussion is about. Several times he's been uncertain about what's being voted on. That's all unfortunate, but it is clear to anyone attending the meetings that his performance has slipped.
Here's the thing, if I was in a council meeting, my mind would wander as well. I'd probably be confused about what you were voting on every now and again too. Is it more than that? Is it more than your mind wandering off for a minute?
It's not every now and then. It is happening with increasing frequency. And look, there are 12 diverse individuals on council with strong personal views. That often leads to pretty robust democratic discussion, and that's what you want. But this is more than an occasional slipping. This is losing track of the agenda and the role of the chairperson of meetings. Unfortunately, I think that Tim has, with these accusations of faction building and dire need to clear out council, etc., I think Tim has begun a negative campaign that I think is very unfortunate. Attempts to abuse and victimise others don't go down well.
So have you taken him aside and just had a quiet chat and said, well, hey, is everything okay?
At various times, most have probably tried to ask Tim various questions.
And?
I don't think because of Tim's privacy that it's worth taking that line any further. I'm sorry, Lisa.
Okay. So how is he outside the meeting environment?
It would be fair to say that probably every councillor has had comments from members of the public asking how Tim is, whether there's something that we know of that he doesn't seem to be performing as well as he used to, etc. Look, Tim has a long history of great service and has done a lot for Invercargill, and we're all aware of that. But increasingly there are members of the public expressing concern about whether or not he's still the person he was when he originally became mayor.
And to be clear, Lesley, you're not after his job, are you? You're not standing for the mayoralty?
No, I am not standing for the mayoralty, Lisa. I am nominating again as a councillor, and I have had a number of members of the public ask if I will be nominating for the Southern District Health Board. I used to be the Deputy Chair of the Southland District Health Board, but it is far more likely that I will nominate for the Health Board and the Council than I will ever nominate for Mayor. No, I am not standing for Mayor.
The thing is, Mayor Shadbolt has said that a bunch of the people who are criticising him do want his job, and that's what's driving it. Do you think he's right?
No, I don't. There are two councillors who have quite openly indicated, and they have both told the Mayor that they will be nominating for the mayoralty, but to say that there are a bunch of other councillors is just not accurate.
Are you concerned for him, Mayor Shadbolt?
Yes, I am. As I said, I'm very sad about this situation. Tim is very definitely a colourful character, and we all know that and have known that for many years. This is beyond that particular aspect of his personality. It's worrying quite a number of people, as I say. There are increasing comments from members of the public who have obviously seen him at events.
What, if anything, have you done about this? Have you talked to anyone within council? I don't just mean other councillors. Is there any avenue for you to take your concerns?
It's a very unusual situation, Lisa. Apart from speaking to the individual, there is really no formal avenue for such matters.
Bottom line, is Tim Shadbolt still getting the job done?
At the moment, I think we have to often struggle at council meetings to make sure they come to effective conclusions, and Tim's leadership style is not helping to make that easy.
So is that a no then? His performance is not up to scratch?
That's me saying it's difficult to keep the meetings on track, and councillors shouldn't be in the role of having to assist to the extent that we're having to.
Now, that was Lesley Soper, a councillor, and Mayor Shadbolt's office has responded in a statement saying, I'm in optimal health, no medical conditions, absolutely running for mayor this year. And criticisms are obviously a politically driven smear campaign. And Tim Shadbolt says, I do not intend to feed the mudslinging by conducting any more interviews on the matter.